take me home tonight is quite alright. Yeah, she say, make me dance. I'll stay forever. If you could make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in over, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. Oh,
Historic Lambeau Field fittingly it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Green Bay Packers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Start on the ground with Hubbard. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Those defense for the Packers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Hey, look at this Packers defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Looking to put a drive together. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First carry for the all-pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Nix from the shotgun. A short throw to Musgrave. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark it down at the 39. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, He ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. They'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now it's Nix. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he gets him a little bit closer and takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Lloyd going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. They'll try to run this one in. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. They go with Jacobs. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Josh Jacobs hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. A costly mistake there in the return game, and that is not how you want to answer an opening touchdown.
Yeah, and your defense is asking you a lot of questions right now because you're already down 7-0. You turn the ball over, they've got to go right back out there to try to keep it.
That is going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down. They'll drop the throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Micah Parsons. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's 2nd and 10. Nix to the air. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Nix looking to throw again. A short throw to Musgrave. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Here's Nix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And they'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here. Throwing Nix. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The kick by McManus is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first-half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Now a hit, a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where I've gotten fielding and kick. You don't hear tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
Brings up second and a yard. At the Panthers 12.
That's complete to Dallas. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Packers continue to pull away here this first half. McManus's point after is good. And a round is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Rock incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
Out of the gun now on third down. He'll try and do this himself. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Back to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Second and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Jalen Ramsey with a sack on the corner blitz. Continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do it.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. Jatavion Sanders, 66 yards. And the Panthers get a bit closer. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Is that blessings? Our phone was not part of the game?
15 yards further upfield.
You had a little ass horn back there who 150 in weight and got hit stick by a fucking linebacker. Are we being dead ass right now?
Position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Able to fight through one tackle. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Nix. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Past the 20. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
We need to just clip him, hold him up still.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Give me that.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
DB fucking you!
Excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
The game's over. The shit's over with.
And the route is on here in this 1st half. So they throw the pick six.
Punching dick, punching dick, punching dick. I done left work for this ass whooping. Oh my God, he got to cough that bitch up again.
He is belted at the end of that one. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough throws with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here is third and quite a ways. He'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
To throw, here's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now a timeout signal for them. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So more of the same here, CD. Not a touchdown, but 3 more points added on to their lead.
Yeah, it's been a total domination here in this first half. Offensively, defensively, even the special teams have chipped in as he connects on the field goal. It may be a little bit premature, but I think the only thing we're worried about dominating now, the post-game meal.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. 1 second, all that remains. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Oh, and I get ball. Ooh. Ooh.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Nick's going to keep this himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple. Down the 15-yard 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You have 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had to on their side, and they got it done.
I thought you wasn't going to beat me. Yeah, 2 fumbles, and then I still had to go score the rest of my. Let's say 14 points. Let's take 14 points away. I still got 34 points. So what's the excuse? So what's the excuse from that? How you say? I said okay. Let's say I made you fumble twice, and I scored twice. That's only 14 points. I didn't get. I don't have 34 points from only damn fumbles. That wouldn't make sense. You still got to stop me from scoring. You keep forgetting. That's twice. What about the other points that I have? Should have made his ass fumble.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now it's Knicks. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 2. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun is Knicks. Now he's going to step up and run. Pass caught. That's Golden.
Fucking Golden the dog, man.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Lambeau Field, one of the best best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. Nick's going to keep this himself.
They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Nick's from the shotgun. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big play there on the catch and run. 39 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Looking to throw. Nix. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. This from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
A gain of 3 yards.
They'll run with Jacobs. And they'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
He's across midfield. Down the left sideline.
Get him, Surtain.
Wrestled down at the 11. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
11-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now they'll tuck this and run. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
They'll get this complete to Sanders, the tight end. We've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man in the end zone.
Woo!
Take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chimray Dike, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Nix to the air. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Packers first down. First and 10 at the 44.
Here's Nix. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Throwing Nix. A short throw to Musgrave. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down.
And the Packers first down. First and 10.
Nix looking to throw again. Well, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. They'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
That's another Packers first down.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Packers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. McManus's point after is good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 69 yards. And the Panthers are able to at least get one score back. Point after, right down the middle. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives. And I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Matthew Golden over there barbecuing shit.
2-yard gain.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. To throw, here's Nix. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, that late touchdown stretching their lead a bit further here in the 4th quarter. And Charles, this undefeated team once again looking sharp in this ball game.
And how about what they've done on offense? Because prior to this game, we didn't expect this offense to play as well as what we've seen in this one. They decided to jump out there and jump over the rest of the team and help preserve their undefeated status.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. A stop. Now a hit and a loose football. And the pack, and that should just about do it.
That little ass nigga from back there, man. We gonna keep punishing him.
Defensive touchdown. McManus now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Yeah, here you go. He got it again. We can keep crushing this nigga. Woo!
Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
We got that shit all pressed up over there. Niggas can't even get off the line. Fuck!
This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 57 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Back to throw again.
Ooh!
Throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, thank you.
And this is going to be intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. An impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive. Here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the fourth quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
Extra point from McManus is good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. Well, here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. On play action, they'll throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next.
Yeah, press J.C. Horn over there so I can blur his ass.
Came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge.
Oh my God. Oh my God. We finna take the top off of you over there.
We figured that out pretty early, but give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
So that'll do it for us for Charles.